Hello everyone, welcome to my improved episode of Dark Souls, well the first episode. And the reason why I'm doing this is because if you did watch the first episode, the audio wasn't really all that good. My voice wasn't really all that loud compared to the background, so I wanted to make it better. And aside from that, I also decided to sort of cut some things here and there to make the episode a bit shorter. But anyway, that's just to help the overall video. But getting back to Dark Souls itself, so this will be the first episode in my playthrough. I've actually done up to now about 50 episodes, which is pretty awesome really. I'm happy that I've been able to get that far. Now, here is the options in the game. You can change a few things here and there, basically based on your whatever your preferences are really. So here's the create a character section. You start off with your name and sex. I won't be showing the physique, face, hair or color section because it's pretty pointless. You know, whatever you choose is whatever really, so I'll skip all that. However, I've named my character. I've also given him, put him as male. I don't think there's much of a difference between male and female, so putting male isn't all that bad. And here are all the different classes. I'm going through this slowly just so that you guys can see all the different stats each class has and the level they start out as. So we have 11 classes, I think. Warrior, Knight, Wanderer, Thief, Bandit, Hunter, all your more melee characters. I guess your Warrior, Knight and Wanderer will be your strength character. Thief, Bandit, Hunter will be probably more agile characters. And then you have your Sorcerer, Pyromancy and Cleric, which is more your magic character, which is what I wanted to do in this playthrough, which was go with a magic character. And you also have your Deprived, which you will see here. Some random naked dude with some good stats. Well, not good stats actually, just well balanced stats, which isn't really all that good if you want a specific character to excel in a specific thing. You also have gifts here. The only really good ones I think are Dependent, Master Key and the Old Witch's Ring. Here I actually picked the Goddess's Blessing, which is really the Divine Blessing, which isn't all that bad either. Anyway, this is my character. Let's start the game. We start with the cutscene, so I'll be quiet for this.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
So a pretty decent opening intro story to the game. Probably a bit more than what we got in Demon Souls. And yes, if you're wondering, I did play Demon Souls, and I pretty much really enjoyed that, which is why I'm looking to play this game. Oh, and we get some dead body. Alright, and some Duda. Is he trying to help us? Maybe. He could at least give us a key instead, if he wanted to help us. So we're at the Northern Undead Asylum, which is kind of ironic if you know why I am in my playthrough at the moment. And we indeed did get a key, so the dude was trying to help us, I guess. But anyway, as I was saying, I did play Demon Souls, I did enjoy it, that's why I'm playing this game. I probably don't think either game is as hard as a lot of people make it out to be, not extremely hard at least. It can be unforgiving, yes, but if you have patience and if you go through it slow and steady, I think you pretty much be able to get through it. Which is why I believe I can get through it. Otherwise I would have given up way early. So anyway, the basic gameplay controls are the same as in Demon Souls. Ooh, some big dude here. Looks like a boss. Maybe we'll have to fight him. Again, this is all rather ironic given where I am in my playthrough, actually. So you can't open any of these gates. I don't think the master key can open it either. I think the master key that you can pick as a gift only opens doors that you can open in the first place. I don't think those gates can be opened in the first place anyway. So anyway, this is more of a tutorial level. The game teaching you how to dash, how to attack, how to execute a strong attack, and so on. We get more hints as we go on. I think the hints could have been a lot more useful. For instance, this lock-on system here, it doesn't really tell you how to change a lock-on, and the way you can do it is just by flicking the right analog stick. Well, at least that was before patch 105. I haven't actually played the game since patch 105, so there'll be a few changes there that I'll touch upon in my latest playthrough once I do start playing with patch 105 installed. So here we're just looking around. Hopefully we don't die so early in the game. And as you can see, there are a lot of messages. Most of them are hints, but they are messages nonetheless. And so I was wondering, in Demon Souls we just had to hit select to write messages, and again this I think should have changed in patch 105, where you can actually write messages now with the select button. Or was it read messages? I can't remember now. But anyway, in this game the select button gives you your gesture menu, and you can do a few gestures here and there to help in when you're playing online and co-op and so on. And here's the status screen. So again, pretty similar to those who are familiar with Demon Souls. You've got your vitality, which is your health, and all those other stats that were affected if you chose a different class to begin with. So it does bear in mind when you want to choose a character what you really want from your stats. Again, I was going with the mage, so it didn't really. So as long as my intelligence was up, it was the most important. Although I don't get a lot of magic spells in the early parts of the game, which is a bit of a shame. As you see here, I only have one set of soul arrows, and I guess I should touch upon how magic works in this game as opposed to Demon Souls. In Demon Souls you had an MP bar. As you can see, in this game you don't. You just have a set number of quantity of your given spell. So as you can see, my soul arrow, I have 30 of them basically. So I can use it 30 times and then I'll run out basically. But I can always renew them at bonfires. They always replenish basically. So this is a bonfire. You have, every time you see a bonfire you wanna light it up, and then you wanna rest at it. And when you rest at it, that's when it's sort of like a checkpoint. So if you ever die, you'll respawn at the bonfire you rested at. And here again, I was just trying to figure out how I could attach more spells to my character, but I didn't have any more, so it was a pretty pointless task. But I was so hoping I had more, because 30 isn't really that much. But we move on. So I can hear some sort of footsteps in the background. When I finish editing this, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but trust me, there are footsteps in the background. Again, for the most part, I'm going to be redoing the first episode and the second episode of my playthrough, because both of those episodes were pretty bad audio wise. And so there's one more video to come after this, and after that I'll be continuing with my normal playthrough. And this is the path we have to take. We open this door. We have more messages here. Seems pretty quiet. Can still hear the footsteps. Okay, some hints. Whoa! Okay, get away. Oh, not really prepared. I don't really have. I can't even use magic. I don't have a catalyst. You need a catalyst to use magic. So let's run. Oh, a gate. Okay. So thankfully we don't have to fight that dude now. We can wait until we get a better equipment. Well, slightly better equipment. At least I can wait until I get a catalyst and use magic. But you can actually fight that dude straight away. And if you do, I think you get some sort of reward. Some sort of weapon. But me being a magic character, weapons aren't all that useful. Especially since, I don't really have much stat-wise in strength or dexterity. So let's get a shield or something. Should be somewhere here. Yep. Is there anything else in here? Other stuff I should mention. Your basic inventory slot and equipment sections can be accessed with the start menu or start button. And equipping stuff is just the same again as in Demon Souls. So yeah, your start button opens up your menu management, so you can equip all your weapons basically, and look at all the items you have. And to change your weapon, you push the right direction button, not the right analog stick, the direction button. To change your shield or whatever you equip on your left hand, you press the left direction button. Up and down changes your item and magic, respectively. Sorry, up your magic, down your items. So the guys run away somewhere, the archer dude. Anyway, let's read this message. Yep. Change weapons, toggle items. So you've got your hands. Whoa, he came back down. That was a bit of a surprise. But we can still, I'm sure, kill him. Yeah. Don't run from me. Okay, this is near the end of this episode. And it was a bit shorter than the original episode, but I think it was still pretty decent. And this is the improved version of my first playthrough. So I'm gonna be doing the second one, and then I'll be continuing from number 50. So see you next time. Thanks for watching.